got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Can't stay in stream but have fun y'all stream Oklo.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Club dance.
Hello. What up, chat? Welcome to Sunday night on Twitch.
White people be like,
Happy Sunday, Aga.
Happy Sunday. How y'all feeling on this Lord's Day? This gracious holy day. End of the week. The week is over. Weird AF. Yearning. Stressing about getting Christmas gifts. Yeah, Prezzo was stressing about that too, and like the little Secret Santa we're doing. He is one of the last to get his present, and he said, I'm too fucking stupid for this shit. I'm never doing Secret Santa again. And then I said, whoa. I was like, damn, bro, this Christmas shit is serious, man. And then I realized the reason why he was stressed is because he got someone he didn't know that well, and instead of asking me, he was trying to like fucking crack the case, bro. Like, no wonder you were having trouble. He told me his idea and it was really good. Really, I haven't even heard what his idea was. Saw Shining in IMAX on the weekend. Oh, that's cool. I was away for a bit. I had to take some trips. And I wasn't actually going to go live today, but man, the third day off, it just doesn't work on me, man. I get fucking stressed out. I start seeing fucking visions. I'm like, every time I'm like, oh, third day off, it'll be nice. It'll be like, I can get some chores done around the house, and like, as soon as I wake up, I'm like, ugh, I'm a fucking piece of shit. I'm a fucking piece of shit for not streaming. So here I am. I am live to spread the Sunday joy with everybody. You can literally do whatever, and I don't think chat will gaff. We're just happy you live. That's very sweet. And I do know there's a lot of you that are very supportive. It's very sweet. We have fun here, We got good times. Don't names show up in your nightmares? No, I don't think they do. Or they might. I'm not very good at remembering my dreams. I feel like I forget a lot of them. Like, I feel like I haven't dreamt in like a week now, or a week or two. But I feel like that can't be true. I feel like I'm just forgetting something. But who knows? Maybe I haven't. Maybe it's just been blank when I go to bed at night. Man, yesterday was like a weird day. I had to do like a bunch of shit. And then at the end of it, I was like, man, what a fucking stressful day. I'm going to go unwind. I'm going to go unwind at one of my favorite ramen places. I've earned this. I've earned this treat. Ugh. The whole day I was just like, I was in this like haze. Because, sometimes when you go back to your hometown, it's like, oh, here I am. The fucking familiar streets. A lot of baggage attached. So I was like, you know what? At least to make the trip worth it, I'm going to go get some ramen. And I get to the place, and like, it's crazy in there. Fucking packed as hell. And I was like, all right, that's fine. It'll take a little bit of time probably. And I asked the lady, I'm like, hey, do you have any open seats? And she's like, yeah, you can just sit here. I got to clean it up. And just so you know, like the wait time for food is like 40 minutes. And I was like, all right, that's fine. Taking it easy. I can like fucking, I don't know, I can read stuff or I don't know, just like hang out. And then 10 minutes after sitting there, I'm realizing like, oh, I haven't even ordered yet. So it's like 40 minutes from now still because I haven't been able to get my order in. So then like I like try to get the girl's attention again and I say, hey, can I order? And then she says like, yeah, I'll get someone on that in a second. And then like, you know, another like 7 minutes goes by. People walk into the restaurant. The people that I came in with at the same time, they got to order like 10 minutes ago. So I'm like hailing the girl down again, which like I hate doing because I don't want to be like really annoying, but I'm like, I've been here for like fucking 15 minutes and I haven't been able to order yet. So I hail her down again and she says, oh yeah, 1 second. And then again, another like 5 minutes go by. She goes past me. She takes the orders of other people and the people that came at the same time as me are literally getting their food. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So then I hailed down a different waitress because I was like, maybe it's time. Maybe she just doesn't fuck with me. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. Maybe we didn't hit it off. I don't know what happened. I hailed down a different one and then she says, oh yeah, I'll get the one that's assigned to your table. I was like, okay, cool. I'll wait for her. Again, 10 minutes go by. I've been at this shit for like 30 minutes now and I haven't even ordered. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what is going on? I was getting hungry. And when I get hungry, I get really fucking depressed. It's just something that happens to me. I just like start spiraling. And I'm in the middle of this fucking restaurant, hungry as fuck. And I feel invisible. I feel like I'm in the way for some reason, even though I haven't done anything wrong and everybody else seems to be getting their fucking food. And then because I was right by the entrance, this lady comes in and says, oh, do you guys have any free seats? And they go like, oh, not right now. And then she pulls out some fucking technique I've never even seen before. She goes, okay, well, how about I order food right now? And then, you know, by the time you have seats open, the food will probably be ready. And they're like, oh, that's a great idea. Let's do that. So she orders her food in front of me when I've been there for 30 minutes and no one's taken my fucking order. And I was like, oh my fucking God. I don't know what's happening to me. What did I do something wrong? Like I was like so fucking confused. But I'm never like the kind of guy that's gonna like go up to the fucking wait staff and be like, excuse me, I've been sitting here for 30 fucking minutes. I've been sitting here for 30 fucking minutes and I haven't got my fucking order. I haven't ordered even fucking food yet. Like I can't do that. It's just not in me. It's not in my heart. Because in my mind, I'm like, bro, if they don't want to serve me, then like clearly it's not gonna fucking happen, man. Like, what is this shit? And then, like 35 minutes in, I finally hit her with I haven't been able to order yet. I've been here for a little bit of time. Like, could I order soon? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. I'll get back to you. And I was like, what? I laughed. I laughed because I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking serious? Do you realize how long I've been here? So I just got up and I fucking left. I left because I was like, I can't fucking believe this shit. I just wanted some fucking ramen. I had a stressful day. I hadn't slept that much. I was like, I just need this fucking ramen to fix me. And I got up and left. And I didn't eat for like another 4 hours. And then when I got home, I got some pad thai and I just fucking, I don't know, I sat in my bedroom and I ate it and I just kept thinking about it. I kept thinking about why did that happen to me? I've never had anything like that happen in my life. Multiple people came in after me. Everybody got to order. Like, I'm not crazy for thinking, like, my fucking vibes must have been off, right? Like, what the fuck happened? But like, that can't be even, like, if everybody else gets to order, people are coming in, like, 20 minutes after me getting to fucking order. Did I fucking do something? Like, I don't understand. I was genuinely, like, I was on the fucking bus home thinking about it. I was like, I was like, man, what the hell did I do? Like, that's crazy. Even though, like, you know, I'm probably the only one with any sort of emotional investment in this situation. And it probably was just like, I don't know, maybe I existed in like the black hole of the restaurant that day where like the rush was kicking their ass. And for some reason, like right as they would walk past my table, their memory would get erased. I don't know. Maybe like something like that happened. I don't know. But it was. I don't know. It was really fucking depressing. Maybe they thought you wouldn't tip. Bro, nobody fucking tips, okay? If that's what they're going off of, they made a lot of wrong judgments on who to serve. Because I watched people going up to the counter to pay. I didn't see a single fucking person say add a tip on that, okay? I'm not gonna lie. That's, you know, they gotta fucking readjust their radar a little bit regarding the tips. She knew you didn't wash your ass in the shower. No, man. Hi, Aksually. In 2021, I liked your name so much that I started going by Aksel and got bullied by everyone for the spelling, so I changed my name. Well, great. I mean, I get it. People don't want to fucking... They don't want to make the effort. What's this? Yo, man, I can finally catch up on streams. I've been hard at work for 4 years and finally got connected to quite literally the biggest industry producer in the game right now. Big things are happening, and I love watching your streams and videos while I'm working. Damn, bro, what the hell? Congrats. I hope we see big things from you. If you win an award, can you name me? I'm gonna make you some stuff. Thanks. Can I DM you some music? Well, my DMs are open, you know. Anybody who ever wants can send anything there. But you know, I probably can't help you more than this like big industry name that you're talking about. Anything? I mean, you know, you can do it. You can send anything in there. It's just a question of sometimes should you know what I mean? But most of the, 99% of the stuff I get is very nice. Can I send you some poop in the mail? Nah, I don't need poop in the mail. Thank you very much. I'm okay on that too. Oh, and then like I saw this fucking lady on the train get fucking destroyed. She got like owned by the ticket lady. The ticket lady on the train did not have any time for bullshit. Cause I got a first class ticket, which it's only like €3 more. Okay, don't start. I got a first class ticket. And literally, like, one of the only things it says on the page when you buy a first class ticket is that no pets are allowed. It says it in like big red text. It says no pets are allowed in first class. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. Cool. Bought my ticket, get on the train. Right after me comes on a lady with this like small dog, sits down across from me. And I was like, oh, this is about to be fucking good. Because that fucking text was big and it was fucking red. And if it's that big and red, you know they fucking mean business with it. And then, the ticket lady comes, checks the like fucking tickets and shit. And then she goes, when you bought the ticket, did you read what it said? And I was like, uh-oh. And she was like, and the lady was like, no, it said no pets in first class. Now I'm basically supposed to kick you out of first class right now. Because if and this was crazy. She said, if someone in here has an allergy to dogs, are you going to do CPR on them? Are you going to save their life? I was like, fucking holy shit, dude. That's crazy. And then, she said something like, "Oh, I didn't know there was no dogs in first class." And then she literally hit him with it's on the page. It's on the page when you buy the ticket. And then she left first class and she was with her daughter, but her daughter didn't go with her. Her daughter stayed in the seat, and then she came back at one point and said, "You can come with me. There's a seat that's free right next to me." And the daughter was like, "No, I'm fine here. I feel quite comfortable here." So I was like, damn, man. It's fucking crazy the kind of shit that happens in first class. Did you eat the train carrots? No carrots on my train. It was wasn't the new patch of trains. And then, you know what? Maybe this is why I didn't get served at the ramen place. I rode without a ticket on the bus. I was just like, you know what? I feel like doing that today. I don't know why I did it. Could have easily gotten a ticket, but it would have been like €1. But something in my brain said, you know what? I'm running back the years because I used to do this as a kid. I'm not gonna get a ticket. I'm not gonna do it, and I'm gonna see if I get caught. And I didn't. I got off the bus. So I'm sorry to my hometown. I did defraud you for like €1. How does that work? Because the buses here are, it's a trust system. You can get on from any door, and there's a ticket terminal machine that you can scan your card up against, or you can use Apple Pay. Or you can just not do that and try to chance it on the fact that there's going to be no ticket. Because the thing is, they check tickets by, there's like a little van on the side of the road that is inhabited by people who either couldn't become a policeman or they have like some sort of other anger issues. We call them the ticket people. They are incredibly mentally ill people. I have a memory of one of them yelling at my mom when I was a kid because I was at the back of the bus, and me and my mom didn't have a ticket, and I was literally seconds away from vomiting. I don't know what happened to me. I had like food poisoning or something. I was seconds away from vomiting in the back of the bus, and my mom was like, "I can't go into the van with you. My son is literally about to vomit. We'd rather just get off the bus." And they were like, "No, you're coming with us." And then they started yelling at her and shit like she had committed murder. And it was just I don't know, just like very jarring. We have community officers in the city, and they somehow have even bigger egos than real cops here. I mean, yeah, it's the same with like mall security a lot of the time. Some of them are just like fucking, I don't know, man. They're kind of odd. Like I have like a few memories of them like, fucking power tripping me when I was like a little child. And all I remember is one of them made this like really weird joke at me because I was holding a bottle of wine that I was handing to my mother because she was literally like, "Can you run back and get that bottle of wine?" It was like, it was like a few meters away. It was quite a short trip, and I was like, "Okay, I just got the bottle of wine off a shelf." And then like this like bald security guard turned to me and said, "I could arrest you for this." Which is like just not like a good fun thing to hear as a child. It's like, I don't know, man. Like I'm like a little boy, bro. Like I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear that you can arrest me. That's really fucking frightening. And then like they would get pissed off if I would like lean on the shopping cart. They didn't like when I leaned on the shopping cart. I don't know what the fuck that was about. I'm a little boy. I weigh like nothing. I'm like a bunch of feathers. I'm nothing. But like leaning on the shopping cart apparently was a serious fucking problem, dude. I drag my body against those carts, they would have hated me. I don't even know what that means. I don't know how you do that. But yeah, that's like, that's my weekend vibe. I would rate my weekend a good fucking 3 out of 10. Just keeping a 100%. I'm not here to put a face on. It was a good 3 out of 10 weekend. But, we survive it. One foot on the bottom and you... What did I say? 1 foot on the bottom and you kick off and ride around. Oh, I used to do that too. No, they didn't like that at all either. I don't think they even really... I was starting to get the impression that maybe they don't want you using the fucking carts at all. Maybe that's the fucking problem. Fuck it, man. Maybe I quit Twitch streaming and I go become a fucking grocery store security guard. And I just like harass people. Why not? Something new in life, you know what I mean? Cart narc was always with you. See, that's the that's the one thing I do adhere to. Okay, I do put the cart away nicely. I don't want to leave it all over the place. I'm polite. I'm polite when it comes to the cart. I forgot about the cart narcs. How could you forget, bro? Lazy bones. Lazy bones. This is damn good coffee. Oh my god. This is like a notification that Twitch sends out now. I just got a notification that says, remember this streamer? I'm going to be honest. This is not a streamer that I remember. I don't know who this is. But they said, remember this streamer? They're live again. Streaming, just chatting. This is a very, this is probably the kind of shit they send out about me, and I don't like it. I always get noticed when someone has a hype train. Yeah, I get those, and then it's like, continue your fucking watch streak with this person. And I don't even remember ever watching them. My niece was born on Friday, and I saw her on Sunday. It wasn't told during pregnancy, but she has Down syndrome, which wasn't told during the pregnancy, so everything's everywhere now, but I'm so happy she's so small and cute. Oh, that's sweet. It's fucking awesome to get a new member of the family, to be honest. And it just gets better year on year as they grow. It's kind of amazing to watch a person grow. Also, in the next 5 days, if you see me taking a PUBG offer that I literally 2 streams ago called dog shit, ignore it. Because low-key, I've been thinking about buying a Roomba, and if I take this PUBG sponsorship, it's like the Roomba would be free. So, I think I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to act like I got a free Roomba. If they're watching the stream right now, this is some mass invite shit. I think this is going to be the most low-effort sponsor I've ever done in my life. I don't think anyone's going to fucking watch that shit. I think I just have to be like, oh, PUBG is a game that exists, and then I play it for an hour. Because I'm I'm not going into this fucking... I'm not going into this Roomba purchase with some delusional idea of, oh, my life's going to be so easy now, I'll never have to vacuum or mop again. That's not really why I'm doing it. But I am doing it with the idea of, I would like to mop and vacuum less.
Aksel happy.
Because I'm going to be fucking honest, every time I'm mopping the floor or I'm vacuuming, all I can think about is how much I'm fucking wasting my life. I just can't, that's not an activity where I can get all meditative with it and be like, oh, this is so relaxing. I just think it's fucking, I think it's just like such a big fucking waste of time. So I'm gonna get a fucking Roomba and hope that it does like okay. I did see a funny Roomba review though. Let me see if I can find it. Here to shill Roombas because I have 3 dogs. If you buy a decent one, it definitely lets you deal with that shit way less often. Yeah, see, and I don't even have a pet. And I don't have hair. So, like, realistically, I'm not giving it that much stuff to work with. But then, like, you know, I was, like, looking into, you know, because Roomba is actually, like, a specific brand of robot vacuum. I'm getting a Xiaomi. I'm letting China into my house. You know what? It's about time. I've let every other nation into my house. There's nothing like Chinese yet. So I figured, why not get them involved too? You know what I mean? Let's create like a United Nations right here in my apartment. But I was like looking into a bunch of them, you know, just a bunch of robot vacuums in general. And some of them, it's like a little bit of a nerve-wracking purchase because some of them apparently just fucking suck. Don't Roombas just smear dirt around? Well, I'm getting one that has a mop. And also, I'm going to be fucking honest. As long as I don't see it, I don't really fucking give a shit. I'm not like licking the floor. You know what I mean? I don't really like, I'm not like super invested in like the kind of shit that I don't see. But then, yeah, like one of the robot vacuum reviews I saw was like, this guy is like a horrible employee. He will make any excuse to not do his job. Like constantly he's whining about like the surface area not being even or like the room mapping being broken. And then this one I liked. And the best thing is that the vacuum cleaner talks to you. I am charging. Really? I wouldn't notice if he didn't say it. I don't know why all of them like humanize their Roomba. All of them end up treating their Roomba like it's a pet. And you know what? The way that I got it, you know, the way I became attached to my rice cooker, I'll probably, you know, I'll probably end up developing an attachment to my Roomba too. It's so funny to gender your Roomba. Should I install PUBG or GTA 5? Both, bro. You gotta do both. I need you for the PUBG hour-long session. I cannot do that shit by myself. I need you so bad, bro. I need you. Also, another thing, I saw this on Twitter. There was like a small like conversation where people were going like, stupid fucking Americans. Because like someone was like, I think they were talking about like gendered words in other languages. And then there was like I don't really remember what the specific example was, but like they were, you know, they were going at it. They were like, oh, fucking stupid fucking American. Most languages have genders for words or whatever. And I was like, that is true. But you know what doesn't? My fucking language, baby. My language does not have any fucking gendered words or pronouns, bro. Everyone gets the same fucking pronoun. There's no fucking gendered words. Everything is fucking simple, dude. Fucking ancient Estonians were woke as hell or some shit. I don't know, man. Yeah, ancient Estonians were non-binary as hell. I mean, I do remember, like, you know, I learned like Russian and German, and I think German really like fucked my mind on it because I would be like, why is the couch this gender? I was just always like, why? How did they fucking choose this shit? Like, how is this? Why is the couch? I can't remember if the couch was a girl or a boy, but like, I was like, why is it this? What is it? Who chose this? Who makes these fucking decisions? Like, how does it reach us? So like, you know, should I visit Estonia? I've never been. Yeah. What I say about this country is, I think it's fun to visit. I think it's like a cool place to be if you've never been in a place like it. I think that it has its charm. I complain about it a lot, but I think like living here is way different than visiting it. Couches are male in Spanish. You know, like, sure. Why not? The couch is a boy. Sure, man. Fuck it. And a seat is a girl. See, like that's where I'm like, what is happening here? But like, you know, that one motherfucker was getting aired out for being American, and apparently they weren't even being American. They got quoted saying "stupid fucking American," and they weren't even American. Is what it ended up coming out during that conversation. Vehicles are girls in every gendered language. Not in Spanish? Damn. Fucking immediately owned. Holy shit. What is your favorite food, music type, and color? You know, it's actually funny. When I was going to the ramen place, I was thinking, man, ramen is actually my favorite food, I think. It's just so perfect. It's just so feels so amazing. Really knows how to like cheer you up. I mean, I guess it's still true. It's just that it sucked. It sucked what happened to me. It sucked, man. And then favorite music, ambient, probably. I do like ambient. Favorite color? Am I like I need new colors. Can I be honest? Like I could say pink or yellow, but like I need like a new color. You know what I mean? I need a new color. I feel bad for complaining about this cuz sometimes you'll see like a beautiful sunset or you'll see like some real natural beauty and you're like, "Wow, there's nothing more incredible." But like recently I've just been thinking about it a lot where I'm like, there's just not enough colors. And I feel weird complaining about that. But like I feel like I just it's just what I feel. It's my true emotion. But then, you know, they say that thing about how like lobsters have like a crazy amount of color receptors or some shit. So like what? Are they seeing these colors that we can't even fucking imagine? Are they good colors? Bro, what if they're all like dog shit? What if the extra color stuff is just it's all bad? Nah, bro, but imagine seeing a new color. Imagine seeing a new color. That must be one of the most like mind-blowing things you could ever experience. It's like that chef in the French Dispatch where he gets poisoned and then he says, "I've never tasted anything like it. It's been so long since I tasted a new flavor." Like it's kind of that kind of situation. Sims doesn't have a ramen option. Uh I don't know. Fuck, man. I don't know. I don't know. God, if I had to rank like top 10 foods, I'd be in real fucking trouble. Is there anything like dumpling adjacent? Anything that like even in like a broader sense includes a dumpling, you can just put that. If your address got leaked right now, I'd so buy you this beanie I just saw on Vinted. So good, but I'm not a hat person. Well, that would be nice. That would, be probably one of the only good things that could happen if my address was leaked. That would be, it would be pretty good in that situation, I guess. Overall, it would be pretty kind of bad, though. But I would appreciate the idea. What about top 10 sandwiches? Okay, one of the ones that goes in the top 10 is the fucking, like a Japanese, like egg mayo sandwich thing. I had one of those for the first time this year, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The glaze is valid. It's actually just like one of the best. Okay, Mr. Fart. When you reach this age, there's not a thing on earth that doesn't make you fart. So, there's no running from it, to be honest. If your address got leaked, I would DoorDash you food. How would you know I was hungry, though? You know what I mean? What if I'm not hungry? You could save it for later. Yeah, that's true. I could. Also, a good question I saw earlier. Would a burger be in my top 10? I think the very best burgers would absolutely be in my top 10. But I think there's too many burgers that are like, all right. You know what I mean? The very best burgers would absolutely be in the top 5 even, I reckon. But like most of the time, I'm eating these burgers and I'm thinking this is pretty good. So like, I don't know. Do we do the criteria based on the best possible experience or the average experience? Shitty burger is better than shitty pizza? Yeah. But you know what I'll say? Pizza wouldn't be in my top 10. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. I don't know why. I love pizza, don't get me wrong.
Burger.
But I'm not like I don't really often feel like eating pizza. I do eat frozen pizzas, but I feel like that's more out of convenience than anything. What about top 10 cuisines? Look. One of the things that's getting put in there 100% is Georgian food. Not Georgia, USA. Georgia, the country. I love Georgian food. I'd put Georgian food in there. Yeah, Indian food would be in there. The Indian food flavors are so complex. Also, I got this like Eastern European guy that was like he was doing like a cooking video, and he was kind of pissing me off because he was like pandering a little bit too much to like the people that get really mad if you don't put like a crazy amount of spices on your food. Because he like the whole video, instead of just like fucking talking about the food, it just felt like he was like feeling some kind of like guilt, and he just kept explaining like, we don't do a lot of spices here, like we keep it simple. Like, it's simple food, but it's good food. Like, it's not going to be spicy. And like, the flavorings are pretty simple. I'm like, dude, just fucking put the food on the plate, man. They're going to shit on our food no matter what. Okay. There's no fucking winning. You just got to commit to the fact that we eat fucking slop and it tastes good. Okay. You can't try to win these people over. They either fuck with us or they don't. Okay. Some people understand the slop. Some people don't understand the slop. It's it's an acquired taste, I guess. But that's the thing is, it is true. It is true, okay? The fucking, the flavors, if we are looking at the chart, it's not like the most fucking advanced shit in the world. But like not everything has to be like super advanced and incredible in that department to taste good. You know what I mean? There's really simple foods that taste delicious. Natural fucking flavors. type shit. And there's foods that fucking, they go crazy with it. All sorts of spices, all sorts of beautiful seasonings on it, and they taste incredible, out of this world. I just don't, like, I don't fully agree with this idea. And, you know, this probably is because I'm fucking from Estonia, so, like, you know, whatever. But, like, I don't agree with the idea that, like, a food, how good a food is based on the idea of, like, how many fucking spices and seasonings you put on it only. Like, that's the only fucking factor that matters. Because there's some fucking recipes that are pretty fucking simple, yet they're, like, some of my favorite foods in the world. Part of it is, like, comforting. You know what I mean? It's opinion-based. Yeah, but then it's like, you know, if that's like what we end the conversation on, then it's like, you know, we wouldn't have anything to talk about in the world at the end of the day. Most things we discuss are opinion-based, and half of life is getting, like, really emotional about an opinionated conversation. And then, like, you know, getting into fights about it. That's, like, really what it is about.
White people be like.
Also, let me thank these subs real quick. Peachbird, thank you for the 21 months. Odez, thank you so much for the 3 months. Gibby from our Carly, thank you for the 27 months. Zeno Bambino, thank you for the 21 months. Crispy Hemsworth, thank you for the 26 months. Solar Drift, thank you for the 1 year. Nads is bored, thank you for the 13 months. Doodlebat, thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate that. I have no opinions.
White people be like.
Comptroller of Crumbtown, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome to the doghouse. Were you clinching during the game last night? Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched like 10 minutes and then I just fell asleep because I was so fucking exhausted and I was depressed because of the fucking ramen incident. I was just like, I drank a beer and I was like, I just gotta fucking sleep this off. I can't believe this happened to me. But yeah, no, Vietnamese food would be in top
White
10.
people be like.
Allosaurus 9, thank you for the prime. I appreciate that. Vietnamese food would be in there. Chinese food. Japanese food. Korean food. I mean, shit, dude. This list is like, I'm not gonna lie, this list is becoming like pretty much only Asian countries. I won't lie. I mean, they fucking, they do good over there. I'll be honest with you. British food. You know me, I'm a defender of British food, but I think there's some dishes that I just can't get my fucking mind around. You know what I mean? But I think there's some dishes that get hate that I don't think deserve to get hate. I just think the British are always like an easy target. Caribbean food goes crazy. I haven't had it enough though. I can defend beans on toast, but I cannot defend blood pudding. I mean, the thing about that is, it's just like a blood sausage for pussies, frankly. So I can't even like hate on them for that. Cause like, blood sausage is like a insane version of that.
Why you got necklace?
Leah Ingrid, thank you so much.
Kolme years Holu new batch shakes.
You need to try Ethiopian food. Yeah, I've heard Ethiopian food goes crazy. And also, like, I've been watching like videos about Ethiopia. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We need like a Ethiopia summer where we just like talk about Ethiopia more. They got like some cool cities. Like Addis Ababa looks fucking awesome. The city looks fucking crazy. Yeah, Ethiopian jazz is fucking good. Ever had any Brazilian food? Let me see. Maybe I've had some and I didn't even realize, but I don't think so.
Why you got so many necklace? Why you got necklace?
Yes,
Nah, I haven't had it. I gotta try it out. Looks fucking good. Oh my god, Greek food? Turkish food? Bro, how the hell are you supposed to make a top 10? I don't know. I don't know if and I look, we gotta fucking admit it. Italian food. Let's be honest, okay? Let's not fucking lie to ourselves here. Italian food's kind of fucking, they went a little bit crazy with it. Pasta? Shit. It's kind of mid. Nah. I don't agree. Lasagna's fucking mid. But that's about it. French food clears. Look, I'll admit it. The French also got some good fucking food. Pasta ain't mid. It has a lot of different combinations. It's like saying rice is mid. True. It's going to be an Anthony Bourdain 2026. I just feel like Anthony Bourdain would have never been in the situation that I was in. You know what I mean? Even if like they didn't know who he was, if Anthony Bourdain was in that restaurant, he would have handled that situation way better than me and he would have been served. I don't know if I'll ever pull off an Anthony Bourdain vibe in my life after what just happened. Like, I think it's over for me. You're so traumatized over it. Bro, I am. You need to be more assertive. Okay, here's the thing is, I am a very assertive person, but I pick my times. Because the thing is I used to be assertive like a fucking wild gun. I would just be like, I gotta like fucking, if I'm feeling something, I gotta say it. And then I realized like, you shouldn't always do it. So now sometimes I do hold off. And one of the situations where I'm like, oh, I feel like I tried to get their attention like 6 times, and I mentioned that like I've been waiting for a while. So I feel like the only way for me to like escalate this is to be like kind of really annoying about it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm just not that like, I'm not gonna have like a moment where I get into like an actual fucking conversation with someone in the fucking service industry where I'm like, I need to be fucking fed now. I'm fucking dying. I'm spiraling. You don't understand. I get this thing called I haven't thought of a name for it, but I get really sad when I get depressed. I mean, hungry. I get really depressed when I get hungry. I was thinking you were incredibly patient. I also try to, okay, I was low-key spiraling, but an exercise that I try to do in my head is I try to realize that none of this matters. Because I think sometimes that's how you get those videos of like people like fucking pointing their finger at service workers and like fucking yelling at them, is like when they do not manifest this inner feeling of like what's happening right now isn't like that serious. So then they like blow their fucking lid off over shit that just does not matter at all. So like, you know, I laughed when I left because I was like, oh, this is like a fucking funny story actually. But then in the moment I was really hungry, so I was also like, I might walk in front of like a car. I was like, I don't know, man, this is crazy. But then, you know, I calmed down after I went home and had my pad thai. It was all good. I was fed. Everything turned out okay. I used to be a waitress, and it was always so funny when people were like super overly apologetic. I would just rather be that than be like the fucking guy that's like, oh, I'm a real fucking tough guy. You ever gone out dining with a guy that's like, where like something goes wrong about the order, and you can tell like they're really excited now because they're like, oh, this isn't this isn't okay. We got to fucking talk to them about it. You need a balance between both, low-key. See, but the thing is do you need it? You know what I mean? Do you need it? You know, like I didn't die. I didn't die in that situation. I just didn't get fucking, my 40 minutes of my life was wasted that I'll never get back. Which, frankly, I've wasted more time fucking mopping my floor. And that's a bigger problem in my life. My mom, but she does that to random people in the street. What? She starts picking fights with random people? But you're still thinking about it? Well, yeah, because that's like what, you know, I don't know. I think it's fun to talk about. I don't know. Because like either way, I got the most important thing out of it, and that's something to talk about on the stream, and that's why I live my life. Every day I leave the house, and I'm hoping that today something happens that I can talk about on stream. So if you really think about it, I'm the winner. I might have not been fed. Oh, but I've been fed. You know what I mean?
White people be like,
Frank Ocean Lovebot,
Yay.
thank you. Thank you so much. But then, like, you know, when, like, I should probably show my face. It's been an hour, you know. I should probably put myself out there. But you know what I think about a lot? I think about Connor O'Malley's character in Friendship. You know when they're like in that garage and he says that thing where it's like, oh, every day I like, because they're having this like confrontation about his wife. And then Connor O'Malley's character goes like, every day I wake up and I fucking pray for some shit like this to happen. I'm loving this. Like I live for shit like this. I love this like confrontation. I think about that so much because I'm like, bro, there's so many people that exist like that. I feel like so many people wake up in the morning and they're just like hoping that some fucking shit happens. That like something happens where like they can fucking really like fucking get into it with someone over some fucking stupid bullshit. And that's how you get like, you know, that's how you get a lot of these like fucking public freakout videos where like some random motherfucker just starts like picking a fight with someone in like a Target parking lot. It's like these like overly aggressive people. Some people live to hate. Yeah. Because also like, okay, this is another thing. And, you know, I realize, or I've seen in life experience that, you know, not everybody thinks like this. But like when you order food, sometimes the delivery guys get real fucking crazy with it. You know what I mean? They fucking like leave your, they like can't find your fucking apartment building or like, you know what I mean? They're like, some like crazy shit happens with it where like they leave it in another building or whatever. That's happened to me a couple times. And some people get fucking pissed off. They're like, dude, what the fuck kind of fucking idiots are delivering this food? And then all I can think about is, I feel like there's just like no fucking equation where like realistically I'm allowed to fucking complain about this. Cause I'm paying fucking, frankly, I'm not paying like an incredible amount to have them like go across the fucking city and come to my house. Like the amount I'm paying, I don't think is like ethical. So like if they like, you know, maybe in the moment I'll go like, oh, that's annoying. But like some people, they're like, okay, I'm gonna hunt them down and fucking support. I'm gonna make sure that the whole fucking company knows their fucking name. I'm like, it's just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's worth that kind of like aggressive emotional investment. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. It's like, is it worth like your anger? You can get fucking depressed over anything. It doesn't really fucking matter. But then, like, some people get so fucking angry that I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, deep breaths or whatever. I used to live right by a toll bridge, so I never ordered because it felt too evil. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like fucking annoying as hell. That sounds fucking crazy. Had a guy drop my food off in an entirely different neighborhood, and I walked all the way to get there to get it. Oh my god, do you guys remember that story of when it was like during quarantine? I ordered food, and the guy brought it to my upstairs neighbors instead, and then rang the doorbell on their door. And then when I went to open my door to see if my food was there, I just heard upstairs like a rustling of a paper bag and the closure of a door. And I was like, that's weird. And then I realized that my neighbors took my food. And it was the same neighbors that like threatened to like beat up my grandmother because they thought that she peed in their mailbox. Like that ties together with that. So I'm not gonna lie, I was cucked in that situation because I was like, I don't really want to talk to these people. Like they don't really seem like they're normal. You know what I mean? I've never threatened to beat up an old lady. So they got but then, you know, I just went to the app and I said, my neighbors took my food because they put it in front of the door and I got my money back. So really, you know, I helped my food. My neighbors, I mean. I helped my neighbors. I ate, they ate. So misread awesome. What Hunter say? Can someone give me a sub? I keep getting a Josh Peck ad. I got you, bro. Why is the gift sub button not working? Hold on. Gift a sub. Gift to specific viewer. Sorry, this is taking like crazy long, but like, you know, we'll get there. I'm going to gift anonymously so he doesn't know who did it. Oh my god, anonymous. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. I think, you know what it is? A part of it is, I think when I was a teenager, I kind of reached the point where I was like, I shouldn't, like 99% of the time I've been angry in my life. I think it's been kind of over like some real stupid shit. I was just like really angry as a kid. I was just angry all the time because I didn't want to cry. Because that was like the thing. I used to cry a lot as a kid. And then like, you know, you get made fun of if you cry. So I was like, well, I can't cry. So I'd just be like angry. And then I'd be like, oh, I reached a point where I was like, I don't want to be angry. So then I just like kept telling myself that like I need to like not be angry all the time. I need to kind of be a little, because I think there's you know, obviously valid situations where I think you're allowed to be angry. I think you can't live a life with like zero anger. I think that's like, that would be some like bullshit. That's some like feel good bullshit that's just not real. But I do think it's good to like, you know, take a breath and evaluate when it's worth being angry. Because also anger is kind of, it's consuming. So in like stupid as fuck situations, I try not to be angry. And I think over the years that's actually kind of started to work out, which is pretty lit. Maybe that's why I get angry nowadays, because I don't cry. Yeah, I don't, dude, I kind of like, I get like envious when people are like crying all the time. I don't cry often, and I wish I cried more because I think there's like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, dude, it would hit right now, but it's just like not happening, and I'm just like this. I don't know. I'm just like existing in the madness. Working customer service, I've really mastered telling myself this is not my issue. Yeah. I think honestly, 99% of the times nowadays when I yell, it's a chat. And I've realized that like I think the yelling at chat dynamic is like way different than any other dynamic in your life because I've seen like some of the sweetest, most peaceful people yell at their chat. I think it's like I think sometimes it's like chat becomes like information overload. And I honestly think it's like okay to yell at chat, to be honest. I think there's times where it can probably like there's probably like a few occasions where it's like you don't really need to yell there, but like I think it's like the way that like I feel like sometimes you keep a chat under control is to yell, to be honest. Not to like turn you guys into like cattle or something, but like it's like you know, things are moving fast and it's like a hive mind, and then you know like things can, I think it puts like a quick stop to it sometimes. I love when you yell at people, I go ooh out loud like how we used to do in middle school. I just like to kind of remind everybody that like I think like, you know, it's not like really ever a personal thing. I don't really ever yell at somebody in like a personal I'm trying to get you in a, you know, manner. I think it's because then sometimes like you yell at a chatter and this is obviously like the human part where it's like they either start apologizing or like they take it really personal, and it's like then it becomes like a whole thing because it's like, well, I wouldn't yell at you if you were in front of me. You know what I mean? 99% of the chance that if you were in front of me and you probably did the same thing, I wouldn't yell at you because then it would be like this like super probably like a way more personal moment that we're having if you were standing right in front of me. But like, you know, when it's like chat, it's a bunch of fucking names coming at you and you're not getting like the full 100% context of like how everything is intended, and it's like a whole different thing. So, you know, sometimes you yell. Chat is just a very weird dynamic. It is weird. Because sometimes, you know, I feel like it's weird. Because like I can obviously kind of see and understand the fact that you guys are all individual people. But then sometimes it like really hits me. Sometimes I'm sitting here and I'm like, there's like hundreds of people sitting here right now watching me. And like all of them are like chatting, and I don't even know what these people look like. I don't know like what's going on. And in that situation, it's like, you know, it's a weird feeling. When I said you get sick every other week while you had a cold and you said you'd ban me if I wasn't a regular, I felt so bad. I was very pissed off during that time because everybody kept trying to tell me that I was dying. Like, I think there was like, it was just getting like overbearing. It was getting like, I felt like, you know, I was literally going to the doctor, and the doctor was just saying like, you just have like, I don't know, something weird's going on with your immune system, but I don't think you're dying. And I was like, okay, that's good to know. And then I'd go live, and then somebody was like, I don't know. It feels like something is really wrong, man. And as I was already like sick and I felt horrible, which it was one of those things where like I don't think anybody like, that's the thing is, nobody was saying that with like the intention of like, let's make you feel really stressed out. Let's make you feel like really worried. It was like genuine concern. But like, I guess like it was like, that's what I mean when I yelled at anybody for saying that, it wasn't personal, because like I could also understand like nobody was like super deep about it. But it was like, what the hell is this shit playing right now, bro? What the fuck is this hallelujah shit playing, bro? With chatters you've met IRL, do you remember what they look like? I don't think I've met that many chatters in real life. Most of the people I met in real life are like YouTube viewers. I don't I think I remember like a couple chatters I think that I've met in real life. But even then, like I guess I do remember them. Like I do remember meeting them if they were like a regular in the chat. Do you remember what I look like? Have we met? Let's meet, bro. Have you prepared your response to an IRL YouTuber viewer saying you raised them? That's happened to me like 4 times now. And the first time it happened, I was on drugs. So I said, "Oh, thanks a lot, man." And then I walked away and I started crying. Cuz I just it was really weird in a good way. Not like that guy was weird. It was just like, it was like a weird thing to hear. In like a good way, I guess. So it was, yeah. And then now I'm like, now I'm getting that a lot. That's like what I get every time someone like fucking hits me up or like I meet them or something. They're always like, they're always just like, "Oh, dude, I grew up on your shit, man." And I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay, that is crazy and that's beautiful, but that makes it sound like I'm like 25 years older than you. You're standing right in front of me and we look like we're the same age. So it's like, I didn't like, I didn't raise you like I was your father. We like went to school together. You know what I mean? But it's like a nice thing to say. It's a nice thing to hear. It's I don't know. It's very sweet. It just puts like puts the years in perspective, man. Puts the fucking the passage of time into perspective. You let them copy your homework? Nah, bro. The fucking people used to come into this chat and they would constantly ask me to do their homework. And they'd be doing some shit that like I couldn't even fucking comprehend. And that was like, when someone would like link me their homework, I would just say no every single time, and I'd pretend like it was just because I didn't want to waste my time on it or whatever. But like in reality, I just didn't fucking know what the fuck anything meant. I was just trying to play it off nonchalant. Probably because I fucking copied a bunch of homework. Do you want to go to work for me tomorrow? Where do you work? Well, you don't have to say where you work, but like, what kind of work is it? And then, I can decide based on that. I can tell you where she works. I'd rather hear it from them. Can you clean my room for me? No, because I can't even fucking clean my own house. But my Roomba's gonna do it for me, dude. He's gonna fucking organize my closet. He's gonna do everything. I'm gonna install arms onto him and he's gonna start making me food. Like inventory for aerospace? Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not ready for like an airplane to crash and then like for you to go to prison because they think that you're the guy that like fucking organized the inventory that day, but really it was me. So I don't think I should. I don't think I could deal with that. If you would have said like, "Oh, librarian," I would have been like, "Oh, I'd love to try that out for a day." I bet it's hard, but like I'd love to just like at least try it, see what it's like. But like that seems like it has actual like problems that could develop. Has your manatee come in the mail yet? No, but it's been shipped. And also the snack box has been shipped. So that's finally fucking happening. And we got 3 months of that. 3 months of, 3 months of fucking snack boxes, I guess. Have you ever had a job? I did the festival thing. And then I did a lot of like farm work for other people in the village that I lived in when I was a kid. I would do a lot of like an old lady would fucking pay me to like milk the cows and like fucking deal with the animals, and so I did like a lot of stuff like that. And then I also had to look after my own farm. But like I've never done like actual like customer service, which is why I think I have a lot of respect for it, because I don't think I would have the fucking patience for it. I think I would fucking yell. That's when I would yell again. Did you have chickens? Yeah, we had chickens. We had goats, sheep, we had a bunch of fucking shit. No, we didn't have turkeys. I would have hated having turkeys. They seem really fucking mean. To be honest, they seem like they're really just like not fun to be around. Did you eat them or were they from milk? We ate the sheep. I didn't eat the sheep though. I didn't fuck with that. That was like my like hypocritical moment where I actually had to like see the source of my food. And I couldn't do it. But I didn't like go vegetarian. I still eat meat. I do customer service and I don't have the patience. I just be rude back, and I've never been fired from a job though. I mean, do your shit, man. Turkeys are so gross. They are one of like the ugliest animals, to be honest. They are just fucking disgusting to look at. And I'd feel bad for them if they weren't such dicks. But I don't know. They're mean, so I think I'm allowed. If I told y'all my job, you would think I was lying. Well, go ahead, say it. Did they make you slaughter them? No. What I had to do was catch them and then give them to the guy who was going to slaughter them, which wasn't particularly enjoyable. It's not like particularly great to look at like an animal in the eye, because they kind of know. They know that they're about to die. It's like it's a very weird dynamic where they're very aware that something is off and it's their time to go. But my grandmother was the same, where like she told me when she was a kid, where like she would come home from school and then her mom would be like, if you want to eat tonight, you got to go kill the chicken, and she'd just like fucking go do it. Which like I don't think I could do that. I mean, that's the problem too, is for all the faults, and I think a lot of like weird fucked up fathers have the same thing, where they're like shitty people, but they're like just so attached to animals. They develop these like crazy strong emotional attachments to animals. They value like animal life more than a human life. And my dad was the same, where like he started this like sheep farm with the idea of like, yeah, this is going to be like the big money makers. We're going to farm a bunch of sheep and then sell them for money. And then every time it would be time to slaughter them, he would like deal with it worse than I did. And like I didn't deal with it great, but like he was just like heartbroken. And it was like the only times I would see him like actually like emotional was when the sheep would get slaughtered, or when like his dog died. Those were like the times where I saw him like really fucking like get impacted by something. Tony Soprano is your father? That's actually That's actually a really good point. I forgot that Tony had like the whole thing with ducks. Did you ever see him cry? Yes. One of the times was when his dog died. She was this like German Shepherd. Her name was Frida, and the night that she died, it was just like I just remember he was like fucking howling. He was like screaming, and it was like some like crazy. It was like some kind of like life defining moment for him. And keep in mind, in a lot of other situations where like that kind of response would have been accurate, did not see it from him. Did not see it from him at all. And the other time was when it was this sheep we had that we both really liked. He was a real friendly guy. Which, like, thinking back at it, I'm like, really? Like, did we need to like even kill that one? There was a bunch of them. I don't know why we fucking had to slaughter that one. That one was like our friend. And that one also like got him good. And he might have cried when his mom died, but I don't really remember. I don't really remember that. But I have been like thinking about that grandmother of mine a lot. I've been thinking about her a lot recently. She died when I was like really young, and I never really like I don't know. You don't really get to know them when you're like a small kid. You get to see like one side of them. And I just keep thinking about like all the stories I've heard about her from like the rest of my family about how she was like this like super dramatic person. She was like very theatrical, and she had this like one line that she would spam, this like one voice line that she would spam every time she met someone, where she would say some shit like it was like, you might have not heard about me, but I've definitely heard about you. And she apparently just like spammed that voice line to like everyone she fucking met. And it's like one of those things that even I remember about her. But yeah, like other than that, I just I don't know. She was like very, very caring towards me because I was like the smallest child in the family. Everybody else was like 40 years old. Everybody else was like 40 years old, and I was like, I was like a little child. So, yeah, she would get me food, let me watch cartoons. And then, yeah, she just died. Fell down the stairs, which is crazy. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now, but like, I don't know. I guess fuck it, man, right? Might as well like create a memory of my my grandmother to some people. But like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. She had cancer for like 15 years, tanked it. Not a fucking issue, not a problem. Literally fucking waltzed through it. And then one day just fell down the stairs, and then she didn't even like die instantly. I think I saw her in the hospital once. It was like she was in a very weakened state. And then I think she died like 2 days later. So I've just been like thinking about her because like I just that's like a person in my family that I had like this like brief window of time with, but I didn't like she wasn't around long enough for me to like actually like ask her questions because I was too young to. And recently that I've been like looking through my own family tree, and like when I watched like Sentimental Value, which kind of dealt with like the same thing of like the generational trauma and whatever. I've just been like thinking about her a lot because I just wish I could ask her a couple questions, see what she would say. Yeah, Sentimental Value is so good. Sentimental Value is like, it was super good. I liked it a lot. I gotta rewatch it. I might go rewatch it when it actually fucking premieres here. And support the art. But it's just like that's in like more than a month. Is it a show? It's a movie. So it makes me fully realize I only ever met 2 of my grandparents. I met 3. I never met my grandfather from my dad's side. But like I'm gonna be honest, like from what I heard, like he didn't really seem like a guy where it's like, oh, what a fucking shame. You know what I mean? Like I seemed like he was like a real fucking piece of work. And when I was doing like all this research this year, where I was trying to like gauge like some kind of understanding of like generational trauma and like where it came from in my family, which is going to be impossible because it's going to go down to like, it's going to go all the way up to some like fucking guy like 1,000 years ago who just was like a real asshole. And it's like fucking set the domino pieces in motion. You know what I mean? But like, I guess like, I don't know. I wanted like some kind of, at least like some kind of like breadcrumb trail of like what happened here, what happened there. And from what I understand, he was definitely like a big part of it. And then, you know, he went to go take a shit and died. He said, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then he fucking died on the toilet. So in like fucking 1982 or some shit. Dude, like that's crazy. That's like so fucking long ago. That's like, you know, I wasn't even barely like a fucking idea, far from an idea. My parents didn't even know each other. That will always be the funniest way to die. I just like, I think about it. I'm like, ugh, I don't want to die in the toilet. Cause like all I think about is like, okay, like someone's got to get the door open because I make sure to lock the door every time I go to the bathroom. And then it's like, you know, I guess the good thing is like your bowels get released anyways if you die. So like at least you're on the toilet. But then it's like, oh, it's just like such like a, wouldn't be like my choice, to be honest, you know? Even when you're home alone. Actually, no, when I'm home alone, I don't even close the door, to be honest. But like, you know, then it's like a whole other situation. But like when I'm with someone, if someone's in the house, then like I'm fucking locking that shit like there's no tomorrow. Like I'm fucking hiding away in a bunker. I wish I could talk to my ancestors from like 100 years ago. Yeah, me too. Because I think one of the people I'd really, really want to talk to is my great grandmother, who would be the grandmother who I talked about, her mom. Because she seemed like she was like a really colorful figure. But she died in like 92 at the age of like 100 or like 95. So like there was quite frankly no fucking universe where we could have hung out. She was old, you know, different fucking generation, different fucking, you know, time and space. But she seemed interesting. And then I was like, when I was looking through my family tree, because I was like, okay, my father's father sounds like a real fucking piece of work. I want to see what his father looks like. And I saw a picture of him and I was like, oh my fucking God. You can just see in the picture that this guy was like a major asshole. Like I just like in the picture that was taken, it was like, you know, everybody obviously like back then, because like we're talking about a guy that was like born in the 1800s. That's like, because, you know, my dad is older. So the fucking, you know, my grandfather was born in like 1915 or some shit. And his father was born in like fucking 1885 or whatever. But like, you know, all of them back then were really fucking, you had to like keep a neutral expression because the picture would take so fucking long. But like even then, like you could tell, like compared to everybody else in the picture, it's like fucking Christ, bro. The like vibe radiating off of this guy is just like, it's obnoxious. It's obnoxious. You can tell he was like some kind of fucking guy that really thought he was it. He was that guy. And then before that, I don't think there was a picture. So that, you know, the guy before that is like, who knows what was up with that guy. Jerry Case, think of the 1 year, and Red Elixir, thank you for that. 19 months. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's like, that's the one thing that I just like, it's just like fucking, it kills me a little bit where I'm like, just like
Yun.
wish there was like a way to have like a conversation. Cause like all I have is like records. Cause like, that was one thing that I found so fascinating about sentimental values where like one of the sisters goes to like the National Archive and gets, the records about their grandmother, which like kind of tell like all these stories of like, you know, her being imprisoned for standing up against the Nazis and whatever, and like all that came along with that. It's like the same thing where I haven't done it yet, but I do want to get like the actual records and pull them up and go to like the fucking National Library or wherever you got to go for them. But I did. There's like a thing you can do where you can look up names on the National Registry, and then the titles of the documents will show up. So I looked up my dad's family name, and man, like all I was seeing was this like crazy shit where like someone just like stole a bunch of sausages from someone in my family, and they were like going to court about it for years. It was just like sausage theft. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on. Like, someone was just, like, jacking the sausages crazy style. They were just fucking, like, bags full of them, apparently. Years after years, they were just going back and taking more. And I'm like, dude, I want to know what the hell that was about. And then, my great-grandfather's brother was murdered in the 30s. And I'm like, I gotta look into that. What the fuck happened there? He was murdered? That's fucking crazy. But then I found out through him that I have like all these cousins who live in the UK. They live in like fucking Birmingham or some shit. I got family in Birmingham. I didn't even know this. Cause he had like one kid. And then I think that kid went to the UK during the Second World War. And now there's like a whole bunch of people there. My mom was adopted, but her biological dad moved to Australia after she was born, and she reconnected with him later in life. And he had a whole family in Tasmania. So now I have an uncle and cousins on the other side of the world. Dude, I also have relatives in Australia. I was like looking them up, and like they got like, I don't know, like I found one of their Instagrams, and I was like, they're just like fucking Australian, dude. It's weird. They're like fucking, their posts are like so like Australian. And I'm like, that's crazy. That's like I don't know, it's like so fascinating to see. But then yeah, I don't know. It's family is just fascinating. You know what I mean? It's really interesting. It's can't really bear to spend time with a lot of them, but like, man, is it fascinating if you have any access to like any kind of records or photo albums. It's really fascinating to look through them and be like, damn, bro, like these people were making moves that kind of like, you know, led to me eventually, which is weird. How far did your family tree go? I can't find anything past 1600. So in Estonia, the way it works is that if you at any point had noble blood, which I think is the way it works in a lot of places, you can go pretty far. But I would say like 99.9% of Estonians, all of the records I think are cut off at like the 18th century or the 17th century, because this thing happened called the Great Northern War, where basically they burned everything. They burned like all the fucking records, all the archives. Everything before that point is completely gone. Just nothing. Which frankly is still like a lot better than a lot of people that, because you know there's a lot of people where like they didn't really have. For example, you know, like black people in the U.S., their fucking paper trail is like way harder to track just because of like, you know, slavery and like all kinds of shit like that. So honestly, like we have it like pretty good. Because I was talking to my friend about it, who's mixed, and he told me about how like on one side of the family that's white, it goes like further way back than, you know, his black side of the family, which is just really sad. That like all of these people are just fucking lost to time through all that kind of bullshit, you know? But so yeah, I guess I'm lucky in the sense that I can read about my fucking great grandfather's sausage theft. Maybe he was stealing the sausages, man. I don't know. I can't really tell from the title. I don't know if the sausage was being stolen from him, or if he was just like a serial sausage thief. So that's why I gotta like pull up the records. What did it even say? It would just be like last name versus last name on the topic of like sausage theft or something like that. It was like, and there were like multiple of these documents over the span of like 2 years, I think. So I was like, I did, because like, you know, it was like olden times. It was olden times Estonia, so like some of the legal language is kind of fucking hilarious. For like how casual it is. It's like, because it also gave me access to like a bunch of other people's court documents. It was always some shit like, this guy stole my vest. This guy stole my fucking vest. Are there any famous people you're related to from hundreds of years ago? I don't know. I can't tell because there's the paper trail ends, and also I forget when, but like Estonians didn't get last names until like pretty late because of like, you know, Estonia was like a fiefdom, so like they didn't get. It took them a while to get last names, so like past like once you start to get to like early 1800s, it's just like first name or it's like their nickname or whatever. So it's just kind of becomes like kind of blurry in that fucking time of place. My mom's side is distantly related to Saddam Hussein, which is insane. No, that is crazy. See, I wish I had shit like that. Because like one of my American friends showed me this website. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like some shit where you can type your name in. Or like your something, you can type in like either your name or like something that ties to you, and then it can show you if you're related to like any U.S. presidents. And one of my friends was related to somebody. I don't remember who though, but it was kind of crazy. I learned my mom's family's indigenous in high school, and I found such an extensive archive of my family's documents and written history in the province. They were so involved politically. It's beautiful. Oh, dude, that's fucking awesome. That's great. It is genuinely such like a great feeling finding stuff like that. My last name is apparently really common in Uzbekistan. All right. Maybe our fucking ancestors were neighbors or some shit, man. I don't know. So jealous of people who have archives in their family. All I have on my mom's side is like one document. Okay, that's the thing though. I'm really lucky also because some person that I'm like really distantly related to in like 2011 apparently decided to compile all of this on one of these like websites. They decided to like put together like just like, you know, generation after generation. And I'm like, bro, if it wasn't for this person, nobody else in my family would have fucking bothered to. Everybody in my family is just like, they're like too fucking lazy for that shit. So I'm just like, you know, grateful to that one person. Shout out to him. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, like I don't have any like someone said they're fucking related to Edgar Allan Poe. I don't have anything like that. Imagine if I did though. There's like a couple of Estonian celebrities that I'm related to, I think. Well, celebrities, distantly. But like I'm not gonna say their name because this country's too small for that. And also like you guys wouldn't even fucking know who they are, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Good chunk of my family history is just gone because my great grandmother was born out of wedlock in Ireland, so the Catholic Church sent her to the U.S. to be adopted, and now we don't know anything about her family. Damn. My grandparents were part of the Red River Rebellion. Related to Tommy Cash? I don't think I'm related to Tommy Cash. At least if I am, it hasn't shown up on the records. But also, like, I don't know. I would get like such like relative envy because my family tree is quite like there. It doesn't branch off a lot. There was a lot of young deaths, and so that meant that there just wasn't that many offspring to happen. So like I don't have like that much of a chance of like running into my relatives, and a lot of my distant relatives were kind of, you know, they got the fuck out of here. Frankly, the portion of my family tree that is still left in Estonia it's like pretty fucking small. But like then I'd go to school with people and people would constantly be finding out like, oh my God, we're related. And I was so fucking envious, bro. I was so envious. It was crazy. Okay, something like crazy that happened though was when we went to New York City, and I, you know, we met up with Nakey Jakey, who was really gracious to show us around. Because I'd met him like a couple months prior, and he was like, "If you get to New York, like hit me up. I'll take you to my spots." And I brought my friend Jake, which, you know, two Jakes, kind of funny. They discovered that they were related while we were eating food. They discovered that they're like distantly related. I don't even know how they fucking tracked that shit down, but they found out they were related. And like a bunch of like Nakey Jakey's cousins were there, and they were all just like, all of a sudden it turned into like a fucking family reunion. And I was like, what the fuck? So that's, you know, how do you even find out that? I think what happened was Jake started telling a story about one of his ancestors that he knew. And then they went, do you mean this person? Because I think this person is like, it's a well-known name, I guess, in some contexts. And then Jake was like, yes. And then they started like tracing it back person by person, and they like found the spot where it branched off. And it was just like one of the most jarring things I've ever witnessed, because I brought these two random people together who like otherwise probably would have never met. And then they just ended up being related. And I was like, holy shit. And in like in the US of all places, like that's crazy. If it happened in Estonia, it probably wouldn't be that crazy, but the US is like vast. My best friend in elementary school was over for my birthday once, and my uncle was there, and he was like, that's my cousin. What? Until my friend found out he was going out with his cousin because they drove by their grandma's place, and they both pointed out that is their grandma's place. What? No, that's fucking crazy, dude. I think I'm like, look, unless like someone in my family was like having some fucking families on the down low, I think I'm like pretty safe from dating my cousin. Because like, you know, like I said, most of my family that's here, it's quite small, and I know them. Even if I don't talk to them, I know who they are. So I don't have like that many like relatives like that could accidentally pop in. Would y'all date your third cousin? What is a third cousin?
White people be like,
6 months Bangladeshers.
Cyberspaces, thank you so much. And Rory D's Nuts, thank you again too. In case I forgot to thank you so much. Twice removed. Do you think any of us were related in here? Well, technically, we're all related, but You guys see that like video? I think it was like a lady talking to Vsauce or some shit, and she was talking about how like every person with blue eyes descends from like one person. So if you have blue eyes, we're low key related, bro. Your cousin is hell, bro. Like, if you need any help, hit me up. Your family. Can I have $3? Ah, you fit right in with the rest of my family, dude. I had a crush on a girl in middle school, and I found out she was my mom's cousin's daughter. Didn't the human population drop down to 10K at one point? Shit, I mean, we were all fucking related. Let's be honest. All right, we're all family. That's why no one's dating anymore, because we're so aware of it. That's why, like, the new generation doesn't date anymore, because we're so aware of the fact that we're all related. Cedar to Stack, thank you so much for the 17 months. Just found out one of my great-grandpas was shot for being an asshole while drunk. Nice one, man. See, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not gonna jump to assumptions. But, like, when I found out that, like, you know, my fucking great-grandpa's brother was, like, killed, I'm like, okay, I gotta, like, see the fucking details of this. Like, what happened, dude? What was going on? Because, like, normally I wouldn't assume something like this, but like my family is just like packed to the brim with assholes. So I'm like, I just gotta like find out, man. I gotta know what the fuck was going on. We're watching this video where this bloke was going around asking people who's black, as in Goku black, and this one white lady was like, well, we all come from Africa, so technically we're all black. Wow, that's incredible. The history of the earth is so interesting because what do you mean we all came from a little cell guy? I was like, oh, dude, this is one of the things where like I wish like my brain wasn't so fucking destroyed because like 3 weeks ago I was like reading a lot about Neanderthals and I like that was like one of the I think I teared up at one point. I think I was just like emotional that day, but like I was reading about Neanderthals and I was like, I don't know, like it was like a piece on them that was like kind of beautifully framed, and it made me like really sad that they're not here anymore. But then I was also kind of like, people are such assholes. Humans are such like pieces of shit that maybe maybe they got off better by not being around because like I don't really trust people either. To like, you know. Lots of people have Neanderthal DNA. Yeah. Did a study abroad where we looked at Neanderthals in Croatia. It was an amazing experience. They also like looked really sweet. This happens to me when I'm about to get my period. I read historical articles and cry. Just like, I think that's why like at one point I was really into history was because I think, because I've talked about this before, the way that I was like taught history for the majority of my life was just very like hands off and boring, where it was like it wasn't made very interesting. It was just like reading textbooks and then like writing answers, so you just kind of wanted to be done with it as soon as possible. So in a lot of ways, like you weren't really taught, which is like weird that I guess I needed to be taught this. But like I wasn't taught from the point of view of like, even if someone existed like 2,000 years ago, at the core, they were still like the same as me. You know what I mean? They grew up in a way different time, but like, you know, they wanted to have fun and whatever. You know, they wanted to like get lit. And then when like, you know, I got a teacher that was like super actually invested in educating, all of a sudden I was getting like a whole different perspective on history, and I was like way more empathetic to people that existed like thousands of years ago. And I was just like, you know, you'd read like the fucking historical retelling of some motherfucker from like a long time ago, and you're just like, damn, bro, like it fucking sucked for you. I'm really sorry. They actually hated fun between 600 BCE and 451 AD. They buried their dead and invented implants for people with missing limbs. Neanderthals are so special to me. Yeah, no, Neanderthals had like, I don't know, they seemed sweet. I think that was what like the main gist of the article was, that they were just like, they had quite a bit of empathy, and like there were suggestions that they might have been even more empathetic than human beings or whatever. And I was like, damn, bro. Damn, bro. They were little sweetie pies. They were little cutie pies. But like, I don't know. I don't want to go like back in time, I guess. We'd probably end up killing each other, not like physically, but like, you know, we'd do like a little switch. They'd give me something and I'd give them something, and then, you know, we'd both be dead. So it would probably be like a real problem in that sense. Found really old skeletons of Neanderthals without teeth, meaning they fed the elderly to keep them alive. Yeah. This, okay, that was one of the. It's like, that was like one of the big points of it was that, you know, they took care of people that needed it. They like didn't leave someone behind just because they were, you know, missing a limb or just like, you know, couldn't contribute to like the 100% that everybody else could. They 100% had like this like sense of community where they provided for everybody, which is sweet. Let's look at some pictures of Neanderthals real quick, just so we have a, you know, we have a vibe of what we're talking about here. I mean, look at this guy. He was posing for a picture. This is what they would be doing right now if they were around. They would be posing. They would be posing for a picture. Look at this guy. Better fucking dental hygiene than me, bro. Oh, and look at this guy. He's a little bit shy. Guy who thinks that these are like real pictures. Imagining seeing them in real life feels crazy. Dude, imagine there's like a couple of them just like hiding out somewhere. We just don't know. I think it would be better if it stayed that way in that case, I guess. Because like even now it's like, you know, there's like uncontacted tribes. And like people just can't fucking help but like try to ruin that. And like try to fucking go to them and like try to fucking I don't know, like fucking like North Sentinelese. That's been like one where like, you know, a bunch of fucking influencers try to go to that island, which like you can't because I think like the Indian Navy or something protects it. But like they try to go to it, and then there was like this like one missionary, which is just like so fucking stupid. This like missionary tried to go there to try and convert them, and he was killed by them, I think, which like fucking fair enough, dude. I don't know like why you would fucking, it's just like very like narcissistic, very like human like to like think like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking turn them into Christians just like me. Not Neanderthal, but I'm looking at Otzi and like mummies with tattoos. It's fascinating how fast people start sticking needles in themselves. Yeah. It's like always, it's been like a long part of the cultural history. And also I just find it like really cool how, you know, pets I loved like learning about the history of domestication, like dogs and stuff, cats. And also like I always recommend this to everybody that goes to Amsterdam, and it's like genuinely I always like add a disclaimer on, but like genuinely not even on some like actual perv shit. Like the sex museum in Amsterdam is also just really great for that, because like the way we teach, sex ed, it doesn't really paint the picture, because like a lot of it's like sexual oppression. It's like we don't. You're kind of taught that like this is like some like you're like some fucking evil weird new age being for having any sort of sexual desire, and then you go to the fucking sex museum in Amsterdam, and they just have this like whole exhibit about how like because like recently there was this tweet where it's like someone posted about how like it's not like normal at all, by the way, to draw like sexual art. It's not normal at all. But then you go to like the fucking Amsterdam Sex Museum, and there's just like thousands of years of history of people drawing exactly that. Like it's what people have been doing since the fucking beginning of time. And like, in different forms, sex has always been a part of, the culture as well. So it's like this, it's honestly, it's like I just recommend it purely on the fact of like, it's like a fucking, in a way, it's like a weight off your shoulders as well. Because, like, we're not taught that this is, like, something that in some situations, you're taught that, like, it's not something that you're, like, allowed to enjoy. It's almost like, yeah. Yeah, it's almost like that's how we got here. But you know what I mean. Also, I got this bracelet from my mother and grandmother. It says Pisces on it. I got a Pisces bracelet. So now, I'm really out here representing. I'm representing my zodiac. Giving people a warning of what they're about to get into. That shit looks like it's about to make you travel back in time. Yeah. I did have a moment with my grandmother where I had to explain to her that an AI video that she showed me is not real. Because it was like this guy singing on stage. And like it would pan to the audience, and like it was just like a bunch of ladies in the audience that were crying. They were like sobbing at this guy singing. And my grandmother was like, I got to show you this video. This guy is the most incredible singer. When he sings, all the women cry. And then she showed me it, and it was just like so obviously like not a real video. And I was like, dude. I was like, well, but like the guy's not real. And then she was like, really? And then she just started laughing. Which I was like, okay, at least that's like a good reaction. I was like worried that like maybe she'll be like really sad. But like she laughed. So I was like, all right. That's okay. Recently I've been getting the like newest AI slop. And I don't even think this is new. I think this just reached me like a year later than everybody else. I've been getting infinity pool AI slop. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Where like people are in an infinity pool and then like the glass breaks and all the people are trying to like swim and not fall off. I'm getting like so much of this fucking infinity pool AI slop for some reason. And then everybody in the comments is like, oh my God, this is my worst nightmare. I hope everybody was okay. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, dude. My dad AI generates his children as old Latvian soldiers on his 5 kg tablet. Yeah, they do a lot of. That's also like a common one, is like military propaganda, where it's like a child, and for some reason that's supposed to make you want to like fight. Where they put like a child, a child fighting for Estonia, and that's supposed to make me want to go like, oh yes, I will join this child. I will join this child and take arms up with them. Which, like, I don't know about that. Damn, Bonnie, my baby, 40. Did you see this clip of Ludwig shading you? What?
Pontiff sewer area.
Can you tell Mr. Beast to include Chiblee? And Aksel?
And who?
Aksel? Aksually?
Oh.
Thanks.
That's fine, because I don't really recognize Ludwig anymore either. No, I'm just kidding.
By Pontiff.
What was the context of this? I did see the clip where, like, what, they had Mr. Beast? They had Mr. Beast on the phone, and then Ludwig was like, you should put Prezzo in your video. You know, I was like, wow, that's like, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a really good bit. If you get him to put fucking Prezzo in a Mr. Beast video, I think like the Mr. Beast Incorporated would be like shut down within like 5 months, just from like the PR fallout. But it is sweet. It's sweet that Squeaks name drops me sometimes. I you know, maybe one day I'll actually talk to him. Maybe one day we'll have an actual conversation. Oh my god, let's run the dailies. We haven't even done that yet. We'll run a couple dailies. I'm probably going to suck shit at them today. I already know it. Dude, I can't do puzzle games on stream, man. That fucking sponsor was rough. I don't know what's going on, bro. My brain was like shutting down. That was like bad. I literally like apologized to Hannah and Chiblee after it. I was like, I don't know what was fucking going on. Oh my god. Bro, this game is crazy because it makes you realize like parts of songs that you never fucking realized existed. Like I don't fucking remember this like meow, meow. I didn't realize that was a part of it. I mean, this is Nirvana, right? Come As You Are, right? Yeah, because I was like, it's not like my first instinct was like I recognize like the Nirvana melody, and then I was like, oh, it's got to be like Smells Like Teen Spirit. But then it's like that's not Smells Like Teen Spirit. Okay, we did pretty good on that. I'll take that. Songless. Oh my god. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, like, obviously I know it. But you could put a gun to my head, I'm not gonna fucking name it. Yeah, fucking Guitar Hero 3 type bullshit. Oh my god. And then it goes. What is that? What is that? Got it. 50 cent candy shop. Booyah. Booyah. Yes. Yes. We already talked about this song last stream, I think, right? Wait, is this the same website that has more or less? Oh my god, yes. Okay. Yes, we haven't done this in ages. It's crazy that 50 Cent made like one really good album and then a bunch of dog poop. Many such cases. And then he became like the original like Prezzo. He was like tweeting a lot. Which has more monthly searches, Sidney Crosby or Messi? I mean, come on. We're talking about one of the most famous people on the planet. How to get free Robux? There's no way. There's no way it has more than 20 million. 1 million is still crazy. MLB more than how to get free Robux? I would say so. Yeah. Mars. Okay, obviously Mars is like more famous. But like, how often are you really looking up Mars? I mean, you look up Mars every like 5 years. But like MLB fans, you know they're like going back checking the latest news. There we go. I was right. Nintendo. I think people look up Nintendo more than they look up Mars. Yep. Discord. Now this is interesting because this could either be like 1 mil or 50 mil. Because I can't even comprehend how big Discord is nowadays. It feels like everybody's using it, but like I don't know. It might just be my bubble. I'm gonna go Discord. Beyonce, I'm gonna be honest. I think you get ratioed by Discord. Well, we know the answer to this. Ford. I think more people look up Ford. Am I crazy? People are trying to buy Fords. Exactly. People are trying to buy Fords all over the fucking year. All over the world, I mean. And all throughout the year, too. Drugs. Well, definitely not as much as Ford. I think most people are probably scared to look it up. Okay, we did it. And so did like 35 other percent of the players, but like whatever. Which has more monthly streams, Benson Boone or Lucas Graham? I'm going to say Benson Boone. Lucas Graham or Haley Steinfeld?
White people be
Gumi, I
like,
think of the sub. I'm going to say Lucas Graham.
Aksually.
The Goo Goo Dolls. What's a Goo Goo Doll song? Sing me a Goo Goo Doll song. Goo Goo Gaga. Iris. Can you sing it for me? La la la, I'm a doll, Goo Goo. And I don't want the world to see me. See, it's just not giving me anything. I'm going to go, you know, I think they're an old classic. They probably get, yep. Ooh, T-Pain. I think T-Pain is like in the same neighborhood, to be honest. So I think if he has more, it's not going to be like a crazy lot more. But like T-Pain has the fucking classics, man. That's Coworker. Yeah, that's Coworker. Are they counting feature songs? I think they're counting, like, you know, when you go on Spotify and it says monthly listeners. I think that's probably what they're kind of playing at here. I'm gonna say T-Pain has more. What? New Police Story or The Wolf of Wall Street? I'm gonna say The Wolf of Wall Street. I don't know this movie. Digimon the movie? I don't know, man. You know, maybe they were like really writing for it. SpongeBob, the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. Okay, so this is one of the movies where my friend 24 Frames of Nick, I think he was given death threats for this. Or maybe it was the movie after. Because he said it wasn't good. And then everybody was like, kill yourself, kill yourself. But like, I've seen the average rating for this on Letterboxd, and I don't think it's particularly great. But I think we're going off IMDb ratings here, and I feel like it could have swung at least more than a 6. That was close. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, this is fucking, this is eh? So obvious.
When I'm away.
Is that Billie Eilish? Get the fuck out of here, So Obvious. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Y'all know me. I just love it. I love it. It's a good song. Fucking what the fuck? Whatever. Guess 10.
White people be like,
Hi.
Guesses remaining. Guess 10 of what? Mine Sook, thank you for the 23 months. Am I stupid, or does it not say what I should guess 10 of? A number. Ah, for fuck's sake, this is fucking broken. It's a fucking broken website. List them all. What is going on? List what? What the fuck? Daily Tens. Is it the one I just clicked? No, okay. Most recent winners of Best New Artist Grammy. Bro, I am so tapped out of the Grammys, I couldn't fucking tell you for the life of me. Best New Artist Grammy. Okay, last 10 years, Billie Eilish, surely. Right, exactly. Who else like popped off in the last 10 years? Is that what Sabrina won a Grammy for? Best New Artist? Didn't she win one? Oh, she's not even listed. Is Benson Boone listed? Okay, Benson Boone's not listed. Okay, artists that have like, you know, in a right world, it would just be like Pink Panthers 10 times. You guys know what I'm saying? Jelly Roll? Are you serious? Jelly Roll. No, Jelly Roll's also not there. Let me put the music back on. It'll help me think. All right, Chad, I'll work with you on this. Chapel. Ooh. Oh, really? I forgot. Frank Zappa. What the fuck kind of... Have you looked at the calendar? Dua Lipa one? Oh, yeah, Olivia Rodrigo's good. Okay, what if Baby Keem? No Baby Keem. Ed Sheeran? In the last 10 years? No way. His, if it happened, must have been like a while ago. Louis Capaldi? No, there's Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, which doesn't fit in the last 10 years. Okay, 2015. Who's hot on the block? I don't fucking remember, to be honest with you. Toby Fox. John Bryan. Wait. Never mind. Adele? No, Adele was like before that. Sam Smith? I don't think it was the last 10 years. Cause, well, actually, Sam Smith was like 2014, so it could have been like 2015 Grammys. Fuck! Alessia Cara? Really? Really? The Weeknd? Hasn't the Grammys like notoriously just like ignored him the same way that I was ignored in the ramen restaurant? Bonnie Iver might be there then. Nope. Oh, Bonnie Iver. Nope. Megan Trainor. What? Really? Shawn Mendes. Nope. Beyonce. Bro, Beyonce's been around for like 25 years. Camilla Cabello. There's no fucking way Camilla Cabello. No, it's not even on the fucking Elvis. What the hell? What the fuck? What are these guesses? It's most recent winners of Best New Artist Grammy. Sabrina Carpenter? No, she's not listed. Read the first half. Most recent winners of the Best New Artist Grammy. Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion. Ooh, good for her. Who the fuck? So this is like... It doesn't specify last 10 years. Most recent winners. There's 10 entries. Olivia Rodrigo. She's already there. See, I feel like, here's the thing is, I'm not going to judge you guys, but I think you should remember what is happening right now and have a little bit of sympathy for me the next time I'm having trouble, okay? Someone say Tyler the Creator yet? There's no way. Yeah. Girls, because who watches the Grammys? Well, that's what I'm saying as well. Can I get a hint? Oh, it gives us all possible answers. Okay, let's analyze this. Tom Jones, The Beatles. Yeah. John Legend? No. Chance the Rapper? Oh my god, you're right. No, because this doesn't fit in the timeline at all. In the gaps that exist here, he wasn't recognized yet, or he was falling the fuck off and everybody was shitting on him. But let's try it out. Oh my god, he fit in there perfectly. What the hell? No, because I do remember this happening, but for some reason I thought maybe he won a different Grammy because I didn't realize it was this year, I guess. Because I remember it was like a big deal that he won because he like won it off a mixtape and he was independent. We don't do the same drugs, do the same drugs anymore. We don't do the same drugs. You know what I mean? Doja Cat. Oh my god, because Doja Cat went on stage. Never mind. Doja Cat went on stage and said, "This is a really big deal, guys." Victoria Monet. Oh, look at you. All right. Who out of these people? Tracy Chapman. Arrested Development, Samara Joy. You know what? I trust Ami Official. There you go. 10 out of 10, dude. We're fucking geniuses. We are geniuses. Cheater? Bro, I did like one person on that list. I don't think there was a single point where I was claiming to be doing it myself. Rankle. What is rankle? Oh, fuck this shit. I'm not about to be bullied by my chat for being stupid as fuck. Not today, man. Daily fact or fiction. There's a bread of moth that lives exclusively in a sloth's fur. Yes. Because I watched this fucking sloth video that said, yeah, there's a bread of moth. There's a bread of moth that exclusively lives within a sloth's fur. But like, hey, that means that like a human wrote this, right? Question author was hungry as fuck. No, for real. Do we click on this? Oh. Rank the top 5 most followed Instagram accounts, not including IG. Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo's one of them. Isn't Selena Gomez like number 1? Cristiano Ronaldo. Maybe Shakira. Neymar probably has a bunch. Real Madrid. Will Smith gives like he has like a insane amount of Instagram followers type vibe. But I'm also keeping an eye on this Virat Kohli because could be huge. Could be huge. Drake, definitely. Okay, let's do Neymar. Is Drake even here? Okay, Messi, I think he got a bump after the World Cup win. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's always been famous, but like that picture went like crazy. You know, let's try like Shakira for fun. You know? Okay. So I got 3 of them right that are on the list. I didn't get them in the right order, but like I got them. We know that they're there. Yeah, you got to list them in order. I looked at Dwayne Johnson's Instagram a while ago. And it's kind of fucking boring. I don't remember how many followers he had. But I was like, I spent like, I'm not going to lie, I don't know what came over me. I spent like 30 minutes just looking at his account and watching all his videos. And a lot of them are like, I don't know, he's like, he just finished working out and he's like in his fucking backyard. As he's always talking about like some man talking to him 20 years ago, which I realize is like most of what I talk about on stream. So maybe I should bite my tongue. Yeah, I would say Ronaldo's number 1 now. Selena Gomez maybe second. Lionel Messi. Kai Clement, thanks for watching 40 streams in a row. See, now we're getting crazy with the Ariana. You think so? All right, let's try Ariana. And then let's try Will Smith. Okay, so Messi is... maybe second. Maybe he's 5th. Selena Gomez kind of fell off. Wasn't she like number 1 for a while? Damn, bro. Everybody's got 40 streams in a row. Taylor. All right, let's try Taylor. Maybe she's really blown up. Because I feel like, okay, the benefit, I feel like if you're going to be really like number 1 at the top, you had to farm like followers, like, because don't get me wrong, Taylor Swift has obviously always been famous, but like the level that she's at now is completely different than what it was a while ago. And if you farmed followers in like 2012, that gave you like a crazy head start. You know what I mean? Because like 99% of these motherfuckers' accounts, followers are just dead accounts or bots. She also never posts on Instagram. That's true. Okay, let's do Real Madrid. Oh, fuck. Bro, how did I get the 3 correct immediately? And now I'm just like fucking useless. Bro, watch it be Kendall Jenner. Like, the fuck? Okay, what if it is? What if it is Dwayne Johnson and Justin Bieber? Okay, Dwayne Johnson is on the list. Hey, what the fuck, man? Okay, so it's Ronaldo, Messi. Okay, let's try LeBron, Dwayne Johnson. Kylie Jenner? Wait, how many does she have? $391 million? Ooh, posts get like 2 mil likes though. Ooh, bad ratio. Bad ratio. Girl, you're over. You're dead. Your account is fucking dead. It's actually useless. How much does Ronaldo have? 668 million, bruh. What about Messi? $510 million. Damn. Ah, never mind. Kind of flop. Ooh, these are some flop posts, bro. Okay, this one got 7 mil. Okay, you know what? This makes me feel better about when I do a sponsor and like it flops crazy style because like Messi does a sponsor and it only gets 600K likes. No, actually, this one got 300K. Number 5 most followed account and couldn't get the Smashing Machine over 21 million. Can you look at old Instagram posts from celebrities? Oh, dude, I remember doing this to someone's account. Sorry, we're looking at Messi right now. And we can, I don't know, maybe there's like an article. I don't know how to fucking find them. Old Messi poster peak. He posts too much, man. He posts way too much. He's just constantly fucking posting. The fuck? I think this guy is low-key fucking addicted to his phone. I think the funniest thing about Messi is how like everybody's just constantly on the hunt for him speaking English. And there's always like the smallest little slithers of him like saying something in English. Like the most recent one was like well, a couple of days ago a new one came out where like it was a referee cam and he went up to the referee and he was like, foul, foul, no foul. And everybody's like, oh my fucking God, my goat speaks English. And then the one before that was him saying bad boys. Bad boys? In the Bad Boys commercial. And everybody was going fucking crazy for it. Bro, what the fuck, man? It's fucking Ad City over here, bro. What are you, a Twitch stream? This is insane. I'm so excited to be launching my hydration drink. Isn't this the shit that like sued Prime? He's not broke. Why is he doing so many ads? Bro, he is greedy as fuck right now, bro. He's doing like a fucking tour in India right now where like people can pay $10,000 to take a selfie with him. I don't know why he's doing this. He has like a crazy amount of money. Messi net worth. $850 million. He showed up for like 2 minutes. Yeah, and there were like riots or something. And the guy organizing it got arrested or something because he showed up for 10 minutes and left. And then he went to the, I think he's, and then today I saw he's in like a new city. So like, I'm not really sure what's going on. My face when I met Beyonce. Hashtag priceless. Wow. Makeup on fleek, the fuck? I don't fuck with you. Hashtag YOLO. So awesome. When you took a 17-hour-long flight to LA and hoped for sunshine, but it's raining. Mood. Old celebrity Instagram posts. First Instagram photos. 40 rare celebrity photos taken many years ago. Barack Obama. Miss that guy desperately. Yo, it has fucking comments underneath every fucking picture. That's lit. Sofia Vergara, 2012. Manny. Kevin Costner. Why is Kevin Costner so high up? This is like publicly voted. Zendaya. She looks great. Timothy Chalamet woke up to this. Awful filter. Dolly Parton. Well, hello everybody. I thought I would kick this off with a bang, so I brought some friends to help out. I don't know who the other 4 are, but they are in the presence of royalty. Dude, these fucking comments are so awesome. Selena Gomez with her fans 2013. Nashville, I need it tonight. Thank you. They had garlic on bread. It's probably a reference. Bye, Beach. We'll see you soon, buddy. Nobody even had anything to say. Serena Williams, 2011. Up, up, and away. Bad fit, but right idea. What? Zac Efron, 2012. Hey, guys. Just met one of my favorite new actors, Rebel Wilson. Anne Hathaway, 2015. Dear at Givenchy official, your stunning representation of the hat is both revolutionary and awe-inspiring. Oh, bro, you can't take her anywhere, man. She's crazy. Harry Styles, 2013. Hi, Mexico. Lady Gaga, 2013. Just Dance gonna be okay. That's awesome, dude. Lana Del Rey, 2015. So tired in the studio. People don't post like this anymore. They don't post like, oh, I'm so tired. Shawn Mendes, 2012. No fucking... Didn't say anything about it. Britney Spears, 2013. Say good morning to my new baby, people. Oh, that's a cute dog. Shakira, 2012. Getting ready for the show. See you in a bit. She looks so different from now. I don't think that's even true. Nina Dobrev, 2013. Flashback to Catherine and Damon season 1. First Ichigo post on the way to Hackney Weekender. Chris Pratt, 2012. Barbie, is that you? Bro, I need to join this community of people that are commenting underneath these pictures. Why does every picture have one comment? Leighton Meester, 2012. Hello? Oh my fucking god. What the fuck is he doing here? David Dobrik, the dog writer? Dog looks pretty panicked. Vanessa Hudgens, 2012. Oh, hello. Officially on Instagram. I need that hat. Who the fuck is this guy? Cristiano Ronaldo enjoying the vacations. Arena Shake. Jessica Alba. Nerd Alert with Pharrell and Hilary Swank. Oh, Caitlin Olsen. He's wearing my mustache. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Elf vibrator glitter. Rob Lowe. Lily Collins. Hillary Duff 2012. Me and my hat. You know what they should do on Instagram? They should make it so you can't post without a filter. Like, let's all put some dog shit on our fucking pictures, dude. Let's make all our pictures look like shit. And this actually is a pretty good fucking picture. I won't even lie. The filter's good. But like, we should all fucking, we should fucking stay on that, man. Back in the day, everybody was fucking sticking a filter on it. Eminem 2014. Me with the one and only at Bad Gal Riri at rehearsals for the MTV Movie Awards. Wait, can I comment? Eminem, my favorite artist. Respect from Lithuania. I'm scared it's going to dox me when I put post. Oh my god, I could put up a whole form. I can't even just comment. The Rock 2013. Rock you Instagram. We're open for business. Rock you Instagram? Rock you Instagram. There's periods. Rock you Instagram. It's just like not, it doesn't hit. I know there's periods. I can see the periods, but like rock you, like I know he's saying like I'm the rock, you're you, and we're on Instagram. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? For a guy that became one of the biggest. Like me, you, Netflix, that sort of shit. I don't fucking know what that is. It got me. Sure. Olivia Wilde 2013. Sweet Jesus, this was a year ago. I mean, now we're getting into like, no one's even commenting anymore except for this one. Viola Davis 2015. The privilege of a lifetime is becoming who you are. Thank you for making this birthday the best one yet. Here's to more life. Amazing actress. Just do it. LOL.
I thought my first Instagram should be not an Instagram, but the inventor of Instagram.
Really cool, Seth Rogen. Ashley Graham 2012. Love. Janet Jackson. A little fun on the way to Toronto. Janet's team. Ooh, she didn't even hide. She didn't even try to pretend for a second that she was on this shit. No, that's respect. Frame one, she was honest. She was honest with the people. I didn't find like a... Oh my God. That's crazy. The good old days, before all the people in his circle failed him miserably, including his parents. I think he has a beautiful soul and was led astray by greedy opportunists. Pierce Brosnan. Damn, bro, he was trying to post titty? I think he's shirtless. This old man was trying to post titty on his first fucking post, bro. Mariah Carey 2012. Christmas 2011. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. This Justin Bieber post. At Kendall Jenner, at Kylie Jenner. Who's your daddy? What the fuck? Best celebrity Instagram posts. List of most liked Instagram posts. Dude, Messi was fucking farming this shit, dude. Number 1 and 3 is him with the World Cup trophy. Video of a tiny toddler. Oh, of a tiny camera filming a toddler walking. This is 5th most. $48 million? Yeah, this is this year. Oh my God, the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce engagement announcement was 8th. Which honestly, I'm just gonna say it, kind of a flop. Not gonna lie. This kid is about to learn not to touch my girl like that. Believe that. Oh, is that about... Was this real? I always thought that this was like fake. I thought this was like one of those like fake Phil Barrel posts. Was it actually real? No, it was real. That's crazy. Reel of a baby. Reel of an AI generated sunset is 16th most liked. Bro, I love how many of these are just like Lionel Messi in bed with the FIFA World Cup trophy. Lionel Messi on an airplane with the FIFA World Cup trophy. That's crazy, dude. Wait. Most liked tweets. I feel like this list is fucked now. Oh, Chadwick Boseman. The announcement of his passing, #1. Oh my fucking god. This guy, I just realized like most of this list is just gonna be this fucking guy botting his own fucking tweets on his own website. Obama. Greta Thunberg. Swedish environmental activist Greta Thunberg tweeted this in response to British American internet personality Andrew Tate. I love Greta Thunberg. Joe Biden. It's a new day in America. Andy Milonakis? Congratulations to the astronauts that left Earth today. Good choice. During the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and George Floyd protests. Damn, Greta was getting fucking likes. Greta was getting likes owning that fraud. John Cook. Why haven't you liked it? I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter because that is what free speech means. Yeah. J-Hope, Jungkook, V. J-Hope, Jungkook, V. Macaulay Culkin. Hey guys, want to feel old? I'm 40. You're welcome. Thanks, Macaulay Culkin. Oh my god, the fucking "we did it" Joe Biden fucking tweet, bro. At the bottom of the list it says, this shit is a year old. Oh, like this is out of date? Oh my god, it is. This is not even... You know what? Maybe it's a good decision to not update this shit. I bet it looks fucking horrible now. I bet it looks so much worse now. Celeb Instagram is so much better than celeb Twitter. Low-key, don't gaff what they say. No, dude. Shares tweets are like the fucking best. What is going on with my career? Bro, like, look at this incredible BuzzFeed article. Literally just 21 tweets from Cher that will make you laugh. WTF is MDNA. Dude, I love her. When she acknowledged hurting someone's feelings, I was looking at tweets and saw that I really hurt someone's feelings. I'm sorry. It was a light blue background with egg shape. Okay, that's kind of fucking incredible. Sit on, at Cher. Sit. Fuck, dude. At Cher. Sit on my face. At Gaga Sapostal. Sit on your own damn face. I'm busy. Please retweet. iPad freezing up. Maybe it's overwhelmed because it just realized the fabulous diva was touching it. Can't really blame it. Snap out of it. Did you see Miss Sarah Paulson on The Ellen Show today? Yes, she is the greatest thing, and she can nuzzle my hair anytime. Marie and Trumpet. Let them eat towels. What does that mean? When she let us know the important things. Breaking news, I'm being buried in my fishnets. Oh, this is my favorite. What's going on with my career? It's a classic for anybody that's ever felt lost in life. You know what I mean? Pandemic moment. Nah, this was 2017, dude. Did she predict it? She predicted the pandemic. When she shared how she celebrated Madonna's birthday. How did you celebrate Madonna's birthday? I got a colonic. Study. OMG. Study says people who use emoji a lot are having more sex and are younger. Just saying. That's fucking awesome. Why do Republicans look like they have absolutely no idea what to do in bed? Oh, didn't know you had to enjoy it too. Honey, just fake it again. Okay. Cool. If I was running for prez, I'd put together a team of smart millennials as advisory board. Young people with great ideas and energy helping me help them. When she tweeted that she'd sell her sister for a pool. Pool in my bungalow in Vegas. Oh. Alright, I guess we're fucking getting a close-up look. Can't believe it's real. When I was young, I would have sold G to know someone who knew someone who had a pool. Dude, a pool, I don't think it is something that I would want unless I was like filthy rich, which I guess she is. But like if I was like, you know, if I was like anywhere below like 10 mil net worth, I don't think I would get a pool just because I feel like it becomes like such a burden. You live in the Arctic, bro. You think I'd be fucking living here if I had the net worth that we're talking about? Bro, absolutely not, man. I'd be living underneath the sun every day. Where would you live? Fuck it, I don't know. I'd probably live everywhere. I'd probably be fucking private jetting everywhere, and you guys would be tweeting about me, calling me a piece of shit, and I'd probably feel really bad. Public pool is good enough for me. Yeah, true. I do love swimming. Swimming is fun, man. Really gets you fucking working out. I loved swimming last summer. But, you know, now it's like I gotta go to a water park if I want to swim. And I'm not that crazy about water parks, to be honest. I like it more of like a lake. More of like a lake vibe. My aunt tore down her outdoor pool in hopes it would help sell her house. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Because it's just like a lot of upkeep. And you know it's a lot of upkeep because there's like all those TikToks where it's like, guys, if you want a good hustle, pool cleaning is crazy. You make so much fucking money off of it. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to fucking pay you, man. I love this one. The official Mads. Hey, this is Mads Mikkelsen. I'm on my second account right now. They changed my password. Can I have $3? It's not me. Buy a vending machine. Oh my god, the fucking vending machine, guys. Okay, you know what? I like the vending machine videos where they're going around. They're going around, they're being like, oh, fuck, dude, no one bought my Kit Kats this week. There's only like 5 fucking coins in my machine. Shibley like last week. I think me and him have talked about vending machine grifting before. We've considered it as a, you know, potential like backup plan. We just start grifting vending machines. Which, like, I mean, honestly, before those guys popped up, I never really thought about like who fucking stocks it. I just thought it was like the building it was in. But like, turns out sometimes the fucking business owners just like let a random guy drop a vending machine there. Actually, the type of dude to buy a water bottle because he's thirsty. I mean, like, yeah. If I'm thirsty and I don't have water on me, like, yeah, I would buy a water bottle, I think. Am I crazy for that? I bought Evian. Just like a couple days ago, I'll be honest with you. I did it. Bro, what? Did you make this? And if you made this, why? Why did you make this? Can you make it for real? Hold on. She looks a lot like you. Bro, why did you make this? For fun? You know what? I respect it. Because you did the old, went in Photoshop, cut my face out, put it on. We need shit like this nowadays. Even if it's random as hell and you're bored as fuck. We need this shit. You look good with long hair. Well, that's not happening. I have photos of you that you don't know exist. What? I mean, that's probably true. You know, you could screenshot me at any moment and it would create a photo that I wouldn't know exists. You could catch me in like a real unflattering angle, bro. Guys, I'm just joking. Hold up, do women really take out the bottom two ribs so that they can have a skinny waist? Please tell me this is bullshit. It's for real. I'm gonna go outside and light myself on fire. What are we doing to our beautiful queens? That's fucking awesome, dude. Quabi 3. Bro, what the hell? Let's calm the F down. I mean, he is kind of a giant pussy, like on every aspect and every metric. Nothing manly about him. The fuck?
I opened up Twitter while you were playing.
Why is that getting likes?
I don't know.
Wait, he saw it.
I don't know. It's the president.
Is that a hate thread?
I think it is. No, it's a love thread.
Oh.
I think 5 years ago it's a hate crime.
Oh, he.
Yeah.
Why'd he
But now
stutter
it's
on the
done
F
for
there?
love or double hate crime.
Yeah. Oh man, that's why I don't go on
It was
Twitter.
just Squeaks, like on a beach, and then the caption was the F slur, but not the group, the slur.
Is that bad? Why was I getting likes?
And it had a few hundred likes.
Few hundred, damn, bro. The growth we've witnessed since then. It's kind. Yeah, no, Quabi, I think, relates to Squeaks a lot. I think it's very endearing and sweet. Is that your friend Ludwig? Yeah, my buddy. My old chum. My old pal. My greatest ally. Squeaks is my mask inspo. I think Squeaks is just like one of the things that I really appreciate about Squeaks is like he just gives there's like this one moment of him that lives like in my head. And I think he like said something that he didn't mean to, and then he just went, "Oh God." And like his little like mannerisms and reactions like that are like my fucking favorite part about him. I won marbles in Quabi's chat and got to pick a tweet, something from his account. I didn't choose the caption though. That was chat. Damn, you guys are out here trying to fucking sever industry connections, man. Mr. Beast called Jinxie on stream and invited him to be in an upcoming video where 50 of the biggest streamers are trapped in a cube. And the last one to leave gets to give one of their viewers $1 million. Wait, this is what Prezzo was mentioned in when Ludwig asked for names? I'm gonna be honest, if Prezzo was in this and he gives $1 million to one of his viewers, I think he's an idiot. Like, no offense to you guys, but that man does not have $1 million. Streamers DM me if you want in. And then Squeak said to add you did too. First of all, I'm not surviving a fucking Mr. Beast invitation. Like, I don't think I would fucking do it in the first place, but I think I would get eaten alive because there's literally like hours of content of me shitting on him relentlessly. Like, I think like people would make fucking compilations of me shitting on him. And that would be like probably like really fucking annoying to deal with. I'd probably get fucking doxxed, to be honest. I don't think they play. I won on Quabi's Marbles and got to pick what picture to put on his stream or Instagram, and I chose John Tron fan art. What the hell's wrong with you people? You guys are fucking sick in the head. You could send him love. Here's a, you know what, I'll tell you like a, I'll say it in a nice way. Jimmy, maybe try like a new form of content too. You know what I mean? This whole like, oh, people are in a room for a week and then they get money at the end. It's like, you know, you can change it to like a house, a cube, some kind of bubble. It's still like the same fucking thing, man. And it's like, it's not really. Do the 5-year-olds still care? I don't think they care, but I think he cares because every time someone shits on him, he always like gets all moody about it. Like the Stanford prison experiment has been done, girl. Yeah, exactly. An open letter to Mr. Beast. What if he made living on planet Earth for a lifetime and then you die happy at the end? Now that would be beautiful. That would, I would really love to see that video drop in fucking 100 years. How you doing? Hi, Palma. I'm doing good. I don't know when I have to end stream because I think me and Prezzo are doing like a little bit of a work call tonight. But he said he's taking a nap and it's a bit of a late nap, so I don't know if he's going to wake up. To be fully honest. Not like he'll die or whatever, but like, you know, might have a nice slumber. Marbles. Okay, how about this? I go fill up my water bottle because I forgot to do it and I'm actually fucking dying of thirst right now. And then I come back and we'll see. We go back to the micro server. Okay, if people are on tomorrow, I'll play it tomorrow. I'm just like shy and I don't want to be there without my friends. What video should I put on? What do you guys want to see while I'm gone? It'll take me like a minute, but like, you know. Hannah is sick. Uh-oh. Yeah, mama. Mr. Beast jerking it. Money and Movement song, bro.
On Muumimaal uksed ja südamed valla, hei muumid.
üks hääl huikab ülevalt pilvedest alla. Hei muumid, sõpru kuis hoida, sa vahel ei tea, seda on muumidelt õppida hea. Hei
There you go, y'all. Moomin' Christmas. Moomin' fucking Christmas. That's probably it for me today. But I will most likely be back tomorrow. And tomorrow is gonna be insane. You're not gonna want to miss tomorrow. Let me tell you that much, bro. Minecraft tomorrow. Maybe if someone's on. I think Prezzo's streaming tomorrow. Maybe if he streams Minecraft, I'll play it on his stream. We'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely do some Minecraft before it ends, because it's like a limited server. So all right, y'all, thanks for the subs, thanks for watching, thanks for all the chats. I appreciate it so much. See you guys tomorrow.